Hello, good afternoon to all of you. I hope all of you are doing well. So in today's class, we're going to discuss about function overloading ambiguity. Now, function overloading ambiguity basically refers to a situation where the compiler will not be able to select the appropriate function to be invoked out of the overloaded functions, right? So again, I'll repeat it. Function overloading ambiguity basically refers to a situation where the compiler will not be able to select appropriate function to be invoked from the set of overloaded function. Now, a function overloading ambiguity may be because of three varied reasons. It may be because of type conversion, it may be because of default argument, it may be because of password reference. So let us try to understand the first instance. Now here what I have is I have function ambiguity because of type conversion. So here what I have is I have two functions by the same name. Okay, I have two functions by the same name. Both are capable of returning void. One is capable of taking integer, the other one is capable of taking float. Right. Now here I have simply defined the function fun that prints the value of I, and function another version of function fun that prints the value of j, right? So here I is integer and j is float. Now here just see in the main function I've called function fun by passing 12. So in this case there is no problem. So this particular version of the function will be called and a 12 will be printed, right? Like it should have been printed. It should have printed that. Now here since you're passing 1.2, so this particular version of the function should have been called because 1.2 is a floating point number, right? Okay. So since there is a match in data type, so it will print float. But it does not so happen. Now, why is the question? So in this situation, when you provide 1.2, this 1.2 will be automatically type converted into double, not float, right? So on 1.2 will be automatically type converted to double. So since there's a mismatch between the value that is being passed and the parameter of the function fun, so it will show an ambiguity error stating that there's a mismatch of data type. So here in order to solve that particular problem, what I need to do is I need to make this as double, I need to make this as double, right? Again, so if the declaration has a double as well as the definition has double, then what I can do is I can make this particular program work, or else this particular program will not work. So just see here I have provided the solution for the same. So instead of having float, what I need to have is I need to have double in the declaration as well as definition. So this particular program will definitely work. So this will solve the problem type conversion because 1.2 will be automatically type converted into double. 1.2 will be automatically type converted into double. So here there's a match between the value that is being passed and the type of the argument, right? Now another solution for the same problem would be if you don't want to use double, right? If you don't want to use double here, if you want to continue with float, what you can do is having instead of having a floating a floating point constant being passed that is converted into double. So what I can do is I can declare a floating point variable c, right? And that floating point variable is assigned with 1.2, and then I can provide that floating point variable to the function fun. Okay, so in this way, what I can do is I can solve the problem of ambiguity because of type conversion. Now, ambiguity because of default argument. Now, let us consider a situation that I have two functions that are capable of returning integer, that are capable of returning float, and one is capable of taking one integer parameter, and the other one is capable of taking two integer parameters. Right? Okay. Now here, just see, I have a version of the function being defined, right? That's capable of displaying the value of I, and there's a function of a version of fun being defined that's capable of printing the value of a. Now there is a problem. So whenever I call the function, there is by passing 12. Now there is a problem of which function to call, because you see there are two instances of fun that takes an integer. So this also has this also will be a contender for the function call, and this also will be a function contender for the function call. So here just see this is the problem that happens when you use default argument in function overloading, right? So what I can do is, in order to provide a solution for this, I can skip this particular definition of the function, right, and continue with only this definition of the function, so that it will take the default value for b, that will be 9. Otherwise, compiler will be in a confusion which one to select, right? Again, whether to select this or whether to select this. So this is the problem of default argument. Now let us consider the problem of pass by reference. So here I have two functions by the same name, right? Again, fun, and here to one I'm passing integer, the other one I'm passing a reference. Now just see here, reference is nothing but an alias to a variable, so it's a variable itself. So here I'm initializing 10 to a, and whenever I'm calling the function, it may be difficult for the compiler to determine which out of these two func is being called, because both uh, are syntactically correct, or both are syntactically same, right? Not correct, but both are syntactically same. So this has same meaning as that of this particular declaration. So this is a problem of ambiguity because of pass by reference. This is the problem of ambiguity associated with function overloading. So you need to take necessary measures for overcoming that. So in today's class, what we've learned about is we have learned about function overloading ambiguity. We have learned about what is function overloading ambiguity. We have learned about what are the causes, and we have tried to explain each of them with the help of an example, and then we have tried to provide a necessary solution for that as well. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a very good day.